Hi everyone, this is Michael Singar from All Exotic Tarot and Divination. Today I have the Handl Tarot. This one's pretty popular. It caused a big splash. We're going to do a walkthrough on it. Like any other walkthrough, basically if you guys want to get a reading with this, like and make a comment. And when I do the full in-depth review, I'll do a reading for whoever the individual I or the spirits pick. Alright, basically this deck was done by a guy from Germany. I believe he's pretty damn old or passed away already. Someone just wrote a big huge book about his artwork and his deck. There are various decks. People really got into this one. I actually bought it because the whole goofiness of it, and just unusualness of it. Basically, in the court cards, there's different cultural aspects from different cultures, and I'll get into their significance and the meaning when I do the in-depth review. Basically, my walkthroughs are just a little bit of history kind of lessons and a way for people to look at the deck. I know a lot of you shop with your eyes, so that's the value of a walkthrough deck. It's important that you connect with the art. Art looks disgusting, doesn't matter how good the oracle is, you're probably not going to use it. Alright, let's start off with the major arcana. People say this is loosely based on the Thoth deck. I refuse to read the Thoth deck. Basically, I think Aleister Crowley is a nut, and I don't want anything to do with him. If you notice on the major arcana cards, they have a colored line that corresponds with the different minor arcana suit cards. The art's really well done. There's a lot of meaning in here. Very viable oracle. You'll see that there'll be Hebrewic, runic, astrological, alchemical. I believe there's alchemical symbols in this deck. And the Tao Ching, or Dao Ching, hexagrams. So sometimes they bring meaning to the cards, sometimes those hexagrams will be the opposite meaning or what have you. But really, when you do a reading, pay attention to the colored bars and relations to the cards around it. That's going to give you some meaning in there. This deck is fairly well organized. All the major arcana will be with Roman numerals. The aces will have no number at all. And the suits of the cups, which he actually changes the suits to. It's cups, stones, spears as wands, and swords. So there's a slight change there. But they'll use what's called the Arabic number. People go do your history work. The Arabic number system came from India. And the concept of zero also. A lot of things came from India, but due to racial concerns among among white people, they don't want to admit that so many things came from the brown man, which is a shame. And a lot of that has to do with Christianity. They're going to manipulate the history, try to fit it into that Christian framework. And I'm going to talk about the why certain pantheons were picked for the court cards. It's kind of interesting discussion within itself. I do have the there's a book on how to read the minor arcana and how to read the major arcana. I read fine with this deck either way. I haven't really delved into that. That's one of those projects for when I get old and bored. In all, this deck gives powerful readings. I use it when a wild hair kind of crawls up my butt. But it's a very worthwhile system. I can see why people get enthralled with it. You know, every time I read a lot of science fiction, or I did when I was younger, it's not too much good stuff anymore, but read all the classics. Every time I see those black swords, I just see Mournblades and Stormbringers. Which, if you like science fiction and fantasy, you should definitely read the Michael Moorcock Ulrich trilogy. Those swords basically eat souls. Alright, this will be the last suit. Even the symbolism, like you notice that the hexagrams are there. Tao Chi, or God, I'm having difficulty talking today. I can't remember the name of the system, but the one that uses hexagrams, I'm just brain farting tonight. The Western world first looked at that as like geomancy, and I can see why they were mistaken. There's an interesting story that everyone that uses the Book of Changes, that is old school Chinese practitioner. Basically, I'll tell you that story when we do the I Ching. But how the Gypsy people saved the Book of Changes from the Chinese Emperor. Alright, so that's the deck. If you guys please like and subscribe. And thank you, family. Many blessings to you.